Hello everyone, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Meta Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, for your great energy, and for confirming that these messages from Spirit do resonate with you, and that I also resonate as just the conduit through which these messages are being shared. That being said, let's look at today's energy. It's been quite an interesting morning. There was a lot of fighting that was going on last night. I could feel that. I could also feel some of the exhaustion, like literal, like the tiredness that it brought the karmic masculine and the karmic feminine. Their energies are still coming in very strong. This morning, there's a lot of back and forth, right? The karmic masculine doesn't want to take all the blame. The karmic feminine feels as if she's being made to take the blame. However that resonates. There's just so much back and forth, and a lot of it, when I tried to visualize what I was feeling, I was seeing a lot of swords. And you know that swords in the tarot, that represents the mental faculties, right? The mental state. So there's a lot of mind games, Spirit was telling me, that's going on. Either I'm hearing in perception, so now skewing, interesting, skewing the perception of things. So maybe if said, say the karmic masculine suggested something to the karmic feminine, they both inherently knew it probably wasn't the right thing to do, but she went ahead and did it. She's now coming back at the karmic masculine, accusing him of making her do it, and vice versa. It's a really weird mental game of tug of war, like trying to get on top of each other in all of this. But I mean that ultimately the whole point of this mental sword play that they're doing is one of the sword play that they're using with their words, right? So maybe you are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, right? Lots of strong words, harsh words. And I'm going to say it really doesn't matter what sign you are, because you can embody those energies. But I was called to say that. So I feel that if some of you are resonating with this, some of you are using that air energy in order to win at all costs. Now I'm seeing the Five of Swords, and I haven't even pulled any cards yet, General Collective. Just holding my new deck, yay, in my hand. But there's a lot of mental sword play. If you're resonating with this, either you or the person that you're dealing with are using air energy or are potentially air signs yourselves, however that resonates. But let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, whoa, and right away, the first card that flipped out is the Three of Cups. It's the Three of Cups. Right? It's that three-party situation. And now remember, three-party situation doesn't have to be about lovers. It can be friends. It can be family. It can be co-workers. It's where three or more people come together in order to celebrate, in order to collaborate. It's supposed to be a shared place of joy, friendship, right? Community. But in this aspect, as it has been in all of the other readings, this is about a three-party situation. A three-party situation that has blown up, right? What more would you like to tell us about this energy? Wow, we've got the Three of Swords. Can't make this up. Rupture, separation, sorrow, bad news, right? Heartache, emotional pain, trauma, grief, depression, broken. Yeah. Yes. And notice, my friends, it's the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. This is what is going on right now within that three-party situation. This is the karma that we've been learning about, that has been wreaking havoc in these individuals' lives, and why their energy has been coming in so strong, particularly at the start of this week, because the revelations of truth are out. There's no more hiding, right? There's none. And again, some of you may have been involved in legal proceedings, in agreements, adjudications with these individuals, particularly if it was business related, because we do know this was most definitely about money. And now whatever this Three of Swords is, this news, this heartache, this grief, this sorrow surrounding this Three of Cups, collaboration, community, friendship, family, however again it resonates for you, everyone is in deep pain and are using mental sword play in order to outwit each other, in order to get out of the situation. Whoa. Okay, that was a lot, Spirit. For real. For real, for real. Wow. Everyone is, everyone's using their wits. Nobody wants to take accountability for whatever they did. I'm hearing coerced. However that resonates, as in whatever happened within this Three of Cups, whatever happened within this three-party situation, 2 men, 1 woman, 2 women, 1 man, however again it resonates, it wasn't a good situation because it wasn't built on real trust. I'm hearing it wasn't built on real faith because it really wasn't a real business deal. Whatever it was that was organized, created, put together was done in this celebratory atmosphere. So it could have been a party, it could have been a festival, it could have been a wedding, it could be, again, it's where people come together, where people come to party pretty much. So they could also have been the influence of alcohol, the influence of drugs. There are quite a few factors, right? Again, only go with the energies that resonate. But it was within that kind of environment that some type of business deal, business agreement was made with these 3 individuals that has now resulted in a 3 of Swords. Each of those energies received their individual sword. Whoa, yeah, wow, I felt that. This is what's going on this morning. This is the mental sword play. This is the going back and forth. This is the blame game. For everyone involved in that 3-party situation, each of them have their own personal sword to bear. There is no one, Spirit is saying, that is without fault. So them going back and forth, they're only hurting themselves and each other, because at this point they are all they have, because everyone else has turned their back on them. Nobody wants to talk to them about this situation. And if people do want to talk to them, it's to get answers. And it's answers that they either don't have or they can't give. Because if they give the real answer, it means that they were lying to these individuals all along. Wow. These karmics have got themselves into a situation, collective. They've got themselves into a real situation, man. Because they said and they did a lot, again, in order to push you out, in order to ostracize you, so they could take your place. And in some instances, become you. Literally copycat you, copycat your energy, maybe even claimed your ideas as their own in order to insert themselves in your place. And this is the outcome. That's the outcome. And I've only pulled 2 cards. That's how strong the energy is. I've only pulled 2 cards. And this reading started with me just holding the cards in my hand. They are at a loss as to what to do, so they're attacking each other. And they're doing it mentally, using swords, mental swords. Whoa, look at this. The Tower. They're having realization after realization after realization. There has been sudden changes, there have been upheavals, there's been revelations, there's been awakenings. There's been trauma. There's been chaos. There's been radical shifts. There's been all of that and more within whatever this three-party situation was. So there is strong water and strong air here. With the Three of Cups, you could be dealing with someone who is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the Three of Swords, it could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And with the Tower card, that's Scorpio energy, which is water. But either way, this is a very explosive, energetic situation, environment, landscape right now with these three individuals, these three karmics, because again, the truth is out. They're all being made to, and again, it's karma, right? Karma is a beautiful thing because it really is about the choices that you make and how you choose to live your life and how you choose to treat others, right? They say do unto others as you want others to do unto you. And admittedly, with everything that's going on in the world, a lot of people, we see that. They have forgotten that. This is why it's really important to have personal accountability for everything that you do, because as much as we're individuals, our actions have reactions. Their actions had reactions in the form of the Tower. It has caused not just pain, heartbreak, sorrow, disappointment to themselves and everyone around them. The severity is such that each being made to deal with their own sword. And that tells me that each being made to look at their individual role, participation in dragging you down, in theft, right? In theft, they were stealing, they stole from you. They stole what should have been yours, whether it was money, ideas, whether it was how you looked, what you did for a living. They thought that they could be you and somehow profit from who you are, and it blew up in their face. It blew up in their face, General Collective, right? This three-party situation, it's done. It's done, right? Mental sword play, plus their own individual swords to deal with. Everyone is in the Tower right now. They're getting their truth. They're getting woken up. Spirit is kicking their ass every second of the day. Every second of the day. Because now they are reaping the fruits of their labor. Wow, except the fruits just weren't the pentacles that they were expecting, right? Not even cups, not even this environment under which, while partying or doing whatever they were doing, they came to this agreement that has led to so much sorrow, that has led to so much pain, right? For them now. And I know, General Collective, if you're resonating with this, you're familiar with that pain, right? You're familiar with that sorrow. You're familiar with every single card, Spirit, is telling me on this table. Every card. Because I do feel, General Collective, you celebrated with these people, or with this masculine or feminine, these people that turn their back on you. You celebrated with them once. You experienced this Three of Swords, but you went through the Three of Swords on your own. You handled each of these swords in your one heart, and you came through it, but you had to move through your Tower as well. You had to have your revelations. You had to have your awakenings. And if you move through the process, if you move through the lessons, these Tower moments brought you to where you are now. Understanding who you are, what it is that you want, what it is that you will accept. Hopefully, it broke you down, but built you into a better person. That's what the lessons are supposed to do. It's not supposed to keep you trapped in an endless cycle, replaying the same situation, maybe even with a different person, over and over and over again. It's about knowing when you have to make a choice and when you have to walk away. And some of you did that after being ghosted. Maybe you had to ghost someone in order to heal. However, again, this energy has been resonating with you, but it all came about through this three-party situation, through this toxic collaboration, right? where people came together with less than stellar motives to make money, to profit, clout, I'm hearing power. Now these individuals are suffering from grief, hurt, loss, and depression. And again, it's tower moment after tower moment after tower moment that is occurring, collective. Is there anything else the collective should know at this time, Spirit? Yeah, everyone knows a decision has to be made. They can keep going on with this mental swordplay for as long as they want to, or literally backing up the frequency airwaves with this non-stop back and verbal forth that they're doing, trying to stab each other. Literally, it's pretty vicious when you're using knives, air energy in that lower vibration to communicate, because then it's just about survival. But each of these individuals in this three-party situation know that a decision, they don't have a choice, that a decision with the Two of Swords has to be made, right? They got to weigh up their options. They're trying to use avoidance. There's hidden information. There's confusion. You know, there's so much within that Two of Swords that is preventing these individuals from making a clear decision as to what they need to do, because again, they're also handling their own individual sword in this Three of Swords. They're all having their revelations with their tower moments, because the truth of this three-party collaboration, situationship, community, whatever, it's all come to light. The truth has come to light. Mentally, again, they're sitting in this place of indecision with the Two of Swords. Nobody knows what to do, so they're just going to keep attacking each other. Wow. Is there anything else that the collective should know before I close out this reading, Spirit? Is there anything else the collective should know about this energy, Spirit? We have the Four of Cups and we have the Seven of Wands, right? I'll show you that. Just put these over here. I just said they're really slippery because they're brand new and I don't want them to fall all over the place. But really, to close out the reading, Spirit's saying, just confirming what's already been said. Everyone is disappointed, upset, discontented emotionally over everything that has happened, and standing their ground with the Seven of Wands, right? In contemplation, reevaluating their situation. They're feeling unfulfilled. They recognize that they had a missed opportunity. They're discontented. They're melancholy, right? Not the most pleasant of the emotions, right? And having to stand their ground. Having to stand their ground against the very people that they worked with to go against you. Now they're on their own. They're being made to deal again because of their involvement in this three-party situation with a Three of Swords in which each of them have been given their own sword, their own truth, in their involvement in this betrayal, in whatever this was that occurred. And it's also coming through in the form of tower moments, truth, awakenings, right? And this three-party situation knows that they have to make a decision individually and I'm hearing collectively, right? But that's going to be hard to do when everyone's discontented and everyone's standing their ground, right? Because no one wants to admit defeat. No one wants to take accountability for their role in whatever it is that they did to you, General Collective. But at the rate that this energy is going, I feel that that decision anyways, I feel it has already been taken out of their hands, because the truth has been out for a while. But I feel, as we know, now everyone really knows what it is that these three individuals were up to. Everyone really knows. And for everyone involved, it's a 3 of Swords for them as well. So General Collective, I hope this reading today resonates for you. I am sending you all the love and all the light until I see you again. Namaste.